Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Wanted to thank you for stopping by the Jury by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video and we'll talk.
Well, hey family, happy Tuesday. This is Darlene stopping by real quick. Making bracelets, and I am kind of like on a bracelet making binge because I think I had specified that in a couple other videos. Bracelets for some reason are selling better than anything else. So for me, whatever is selling is what I continue to create, make and do. Also with the pictures, when I take the pictures and I upload the pictures on the different websites, the bracelets are selling better in the picture form as well. I don't know if I explained that or not, but a couple people were asking me, well, what do I mean about uh, pictures and websites? So there are different websites where you can put your professional pictures on those websites and you can sell your pictures. So there are companies, there are individuals, there are solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, small businesses, micro businesses, even corporate businesses that literally will buy pictures. If they have like some type of magazine or articles or materials that they're making, not materials that they're making, but yeah, materials in the sense of marketing materials. So if they have a new product coming out and that new product might have something to do with jewelry or something like that, they look for pictures that they can buy that matches well with their product or service. So there's a lot of companies and businesses and individuals that buy pictures. And if you think about it, a lot of people have blogs. They have blogs, they have digital magazines, they have newsletters, they have a lot of different things that they talk about. And if the subject matter is anything has to do with boho jewelry, boho clothing, boho home decor, just anything has to do with boho. Many times those are people who don't make anything boho. They just talk about boho and the origin of boho and all those type of things. So if one of their articles is about jewelry, they're going to go to any one of these websites, iStock, Getty Images, or any one of these websites, and they will find pictures of the jewelry or whatever it is that their article is about, and they will purchase those pictures. So if they have an article and they're talking about the origin of boho jewelry or something like that, they need some pictures. They need a visual to be married with the text. So they'll go to these different websites and they'll search and find pictures that are applicable with whatever their article or commentary or whatever it is. So that's what I mean when I say I'm taking pictures to put on websites where I sell the pictures. And I kind of talk about that, quite a bit about finding different ways to be able to monetize what it is that you're doing. So we could make the jewelry all day long. And I presented that question before. If you never made another dime off of the jewelry that you make, how else would you yield some type of income from what it is that you do? Right? So if you could never again sell a piece of jewelry, let's just say, well, I don't want to say put that out in the universe, but if for some reason you couldn't sell jewelry at all, period, how else would you monetize what it is that you're doing? And that becomes a challenge for a lot of people, right? But those are things that need to be examined. Okay, well, what direction can I go in with what it is that I am doing? Can I come up with something that is applicable to what I'm doing, and then that would yield some type of income. I'll present. These are gorgeous, right? I'm looking at them while I'm talking, and that's another reason why I'll present the Proverbs 31 woman a lot, because she perceived that her merchandise was good and she took it to the market. She took it to the market to sell to the merchants, right? So anytime you take your merchandise to the merchants and sell it to them, you're literally selling wholesale. So you're selling wholesale to businesses that will sell it for retail, right? And that's a really, really good example. And if you believe in the Bible, if you're Christian, if you're spiritual or whatever it is, Read Proverbs 31. And when you read Proverbs 31, read it all the way through. If you have to read it in different versions, read it and see how much sense that all makes, especially if you're a business person or you're trying to sell your product or you're trying to get your jewelry business, up and running and all that good stuff. Read the Proverbs 31 woman. And I promise you, you will have a whole different perspective on this thing called micro business, this thing called let me sell my jewelry online. It makes a lot of sense. And also where it talks about in there that she finds a field and she buys it and she puts a vineyard there. So with a vineyard, if you don't have anything in there, how could you sell anything? How could anybody come and pick and do what it is and then you yield some type of income? You really can't. And that field could be an online website. It could be a selling platform. It could be anything like such, or even a actual brick and mortar if somebody wanted to go in that direction, and if it made sense for them. But anyway, I'm a little chatty, but that's all good. But this is a set for today. I like this. I'm going to take pictures of it and put it all across the internet. Y'all already know what I'm getting ready to do. And I made these because I need to make a lot of these. My goal is to try to get at least 6 sets made for today. So each set will include 6 bracelets. I can't do that and videotape it, each set. That's just time consuming because y'all know how I be talking. Okay. It's just time consuming. So the next couple of videos will more than likely be with the finished product. Okay. But anyway, Darling Night for Jewelry by BDK. And guess what? We'll talk.